Good morning, y'all, and happy Thursday. I am Tara Hewlett with Back Pain and Joint Center of Texas, and I come live to you guys every Thursday to share different recipes that we like to make in our family that are a low inflammation diet. And why a low inflammation diet? So about a year ago, we started on that journey with a low inflammation diet because it helps your body to heal and recover faster. So the things that we do not do on a low inflammation diet is glutens, sugars, and dairy. So those are three things we typically eliminate and do not eat. Good morning, Lee. How are you in our diet? So today I'm coming to share with you guys avocado toast. So that is so yummy, and we were out of town last week or 2 weeks ago, and I had gotten a piece, and I just love it. So light and refreshing, and some people aren't familiar or have never had it, so today I would share with you guys that. So there's a couple, I have a different spin on it for you guys too. All right, good morning, Stephanie, how are you? All right, let me flip my hair back and roll up the sleeves so they don't get dirty. Okay, so we're gonna start, there's two ways you can do this. So depending on how your body reacts, if you've played with food to see how your body reacts to different foods, you can see your base. So typically avocado toast, you would have a piece of bread and it's toast. And for toast, last week when we did our BLTs, I said our family is liking this Canyon Bakehouse bread at the grocery store. We like that a lot. So this is one option. The other option, if you are doing any kind of like our office, we do our patients on a Trust Your Gut program. If you're doing any of that, or and you're not doing bread yet of any sort, even if it is gluten-free, we're going to use a sweet potato. So I'm going to show you how to do this. First, we're going to take our sweet potato and give it a good little rinse, because we're going to let me rinse that. We're going to keep the skin on. So let's go ahead and give that a rinse. So we're gonna have avocado toast today with a sweet potato. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but it's so good. I made it for my husband, and he was like, "Oh, I didn't even realize that was what was different. That was good." So we're gonna cut our sweet potato lengthwise. And try when you go get your sweet potato, don't get like a huge fat one. Like this one's a good size. This one's starting to get a little big, because then it's going to get harder to get your knife in there to cut, since you're having to cut them lengthwise. And we're going to cut them about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 of an inch. Because if you get it too thin, it'll get soggy, and then too thick, it's not going to cook you right. And then if you have one of those slicers, you can slice your sweet potato. That would be great. I don't have one of those. So this one's kind of getting a little bit bigger since it's thicker in the middle. But it makes really good long pieces. That's why I picked this one over this one. This will make a shorter piece of toast. Well, this one that's a good size. So it feels like you can load it up, right? Okay, now you can, if you want, cut your ends off right here. I just think it makes it look fun to keep this shape. Kind of cute. It's up to you. All right, so we're gonna take our parchment paper, which I found this parchment paper. We have this new store over where we live called Harvest Market. And look, I've never bought in parchment like this before, but it's already cut. It's kind of nice, because sometimes with different, parchment's not so bad, but some other ones, they cut all janky, right? Good morning, Leanne. How are you? Okay, so we're gonna take let me scoot over my cutting board. On a cookie sheet, we're gonna lay our parchment paper, and we're just gonna lay out our different slices of our sweet potato. And now we're just gonna drizzle. Okay, so this is kind of fun. You can drizzle with your olive oil. And remember, I told you guys I like this first cold press, because it keeps, you see all that pulp in there for extra flavor and goodness. Kind of like orange juice. You want that pulp. It's good for you. Okay, but if not, you can use this. I saw this the other day, and I was like, that's genius. So This is avocado oil. You can buy olive oil in the same thing too. But when you get yours in sprayers, you want a pump versus the aerosol, because the aerosol is not so good for us. You love Harvest Market too, Stephanie. I know, we just have one open by us. Oh, good for you. You must live down the road from me, or maybe you have one where you're at. So get one with a pump. It's a better option. And then we're just gonna pump. See, it just drizzles. Let me see. It just kind of shoots it out. So we're gonna drizzle our slices with some of our oil, either avocado or olive oil. Either one. This is just easier to spray out and instead of it gushing out. So better control. Either one works. And then, nope, that's it. We're just gonna do drizzle. And then we're gonna put it in the oven. I already have my oven preheated to 375. So preheat your oven to 375. We're gonna throw these in for a total of 30 minutes. I know, it's a little long. The first 20 minutes, we're gonna leave it in there, and after 20 minutes, then we're gonna flip it. And so really, it's probably more like 25. But yeah, let's throw these in there. Okay, so while those are cooking, we're gonna go ahead and get our bacon started. Now I'm gonna make a couple different options for you guys. My husband loves bacon, so we definitely will make his and some of my kids with bacon on there. I'm more of on the lighter side. I just kind of want some veggies on mine. So we try to eliminate pork as much as we can since it's not the cleanest meat. So we do turkey bacon, and this is just from the grocery store, this uncured turkey bacon, natural from Applegate. There's a couple different brands that are good, so you can go with that. So we're gonna go ahead and take our turkey bacon, and let's cook that in our pan. Just on like medium, high heat, you know, your normal temp. You don't lay down very good. Okay, so we're getting our turkey bacon going, and okay, let's see what we got here. So what did you get for lunch, Stephanie, for your kiddos from Harvest Market that you love? I've only been a few times to the new one down the road from me. You'll have to tell me what you enjoy there to get. All right, so while those are going, we'll go ahead and get our stuff prepped. So then when our sweet potatoes are done, we're ready to assemble. So we're gonna take our avocado, just cut it lengthwise. And we're gonna slice it. Now this you wanna make, I typically like chunkier slices of avocado, but for our avocado toast, you want it thinner so it's not too big as you're eating it. So let's cut them kind of thin. As you can see, we're kind of cutting it thin there, so then it'll scoop out. Same thing on your other half, just cut those slices thin. If you start to go thick, you can just go back right over it and cut it in half. All right, here we go. Okay, so now we have those done. And so on mine, okay, we're gonna make two different ones. One, we can put some bacon on, and then on mine, we'll have some little cherry tomatoes. I like to get the tomatoes that are different colors. I think it adds a different variety of flavor. So I'll pick out a couple of the different ones in here, and I don't even know what they're called, so I can't tell you. Just get the multicolored one. And then, so I have like a red and an orange, like a burgundy and a yellow. So we're gonna slice those. I like where my camera is today. I'm trying it different, and like, I think you guys can see it better. I feel like you guys can. So what'd you get, Stephanie? Apple slices, turkey for their sandwiches. Oh, yes, yep. For chips, I think I've shared with you guys, we like those Siete chips, or we use the Terra chips. I know, which sometimes aren't so exciting for kids, but they do. My kids do like popcorn too. They like the skinny popcorn, even though corn's not the healthiest option. Sometimes, you know, for kids, you kind of have to give them little treats here or there. All right, so we got our tomatoes sliced, and we're gonna try to slice them. We don't want big chunks because that's hard to eat. So you want kind of thin little ones. All right, let's check on our bacon. All right, that's still cooking. Oh, let me grab something. All right, okay. And I was prepared and did TV magic today. So we have sweet potatoes already done. So ta-da! Sweet potatoes are cooked. Yay! Instead of having to wait the whole time. All right, so we fast forward 30 minutes. All right, so we're gonna take, let's grab a plate. We're gonna take our plate and just use our sweet potato on there. Actually, you know what I was gonna do? So, just gonna put it on this one. Well, we'll do that later. Okay, so we're gonna take our slices of avocado and just peel them out. And we're just gonna load up our sweet potato. So if this was bread, you would do the exact same thing. Oh my goodness. I love avocado. Do you guys love avocado as well? Yeah, it's true. They do get burnt out if you do the same thing over and over. It is good to mix it up. Okay, so we have our avocado on top of our toast. So good. Now, I did make some turkey bacon ahead too. And then we'll put a slice. Since you only need one slice of turkey bacon, since it is thicker than regular bacon, you know, regular bacon shrinks so much because it's all so much fat in there. So just put one piece. And then I like arugula on mine, so you can get some arugula at the grocery store, or if you get those microgreens, those are really good too. So we're just gonna put a handful on top. Look how good that's looking. Ooh, it's falling down. All right, and then we can top it with some tomatoes that we cut up. Doesn't that look so good? Yum. And then we're gonna use a little bit of pepper, cracked pepper on top, a little bit of salt. And then if you wanted, you could drizzle a little bit of your olive oil. I don't have olive oil in a spray on top of it. Or you know what else would be like really, really good? If you had some, yes, you'll have to try it, Stephanie, balsamic. I'll grab that. Let me show you that. That would be so good too. Okay, this is like my favorite brand of balsamic. It's super thick, and it's just like an aged balsamic. You just get it at the grocery store. Central Market brand, so HEB. It's really thick, which I like. So you could just drizzle a little bit of this on top. Oh my goodness. Let me see, nice and slow. Look at that. Doesn't that look so good? There you go. Now you can do, my husband, I would do for him like an egg on top, a runny yolk egg, and that's another yummy option as well. So, super quick, in like 30 minutes, either a breakfast, a lunch, a snack. My kids love avocado toast. Now my kids would just literally eat it as more like, they're gonna take theirs, let me show you. They would take theirs, and I'll do it on the cutting board. They're gonna put avocado slices, but they would probably, they're gonna more mash theirs up on theirs. And then they're just gonna put salt, and pepper. My kids like theirs just like this. And they eat avocado toast more on bread than the sweet potato, but still, they love it and they eat it almost daily. So that's another option. If you're trying to work on slowly having your kids have a healthier breakfast or snack, avocado toast is one of them. So go ahead and try that, and then you can work your way to something beautiful like this that they can eventually eat. So you guys have a great afternoon, and I will catch you guys next week. Next week, we are going to switch over, going live to our community page. So we will drop the link below, so you guys watch on there and look out for that next week. Let me turn this turkey bacon, because it's popping over here. So you guys will catch there, and we are switching for the summer to Tuesdays. My kids' schedule kind of changed on me. So we're going to switch to Tuesdays at 9 a.m., and we're going to be on the Community Back Pain and Joint Center's community page. So we'll drop the link so you guys can follow, and we will see you next week. You guys work on making these avocado toasts and tell me what you think next week. I will see you then. All right, bye.